Hello, everyone. It is VJ from VJ's Crochet, and welcome to WIP It Wednesday. This is where we get to share all of our works in progress, and it's hump day. We're halfway through the week, and it is the last day of January 2024. Can you believe we are down 1 month already? I don't know where it's gone. So let's see who's come to visit today. Cammy's in the house. Hey Cam, how you doing? And Gail is here. Hi Gail, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. How are you two? We're going to chat a little bit. Gail, it's your birthday today. You're 69. Oh, happy birthday, Gail. Honey, that is a blessing. We've got too many people living here. And as long as you're living your best life and you're healthy, take the numbers. That is a blessing. Oh, China, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And Gail, we have to remind Granny D to sing happy birthday to you. I am not the singer. Oh, we're going to get Granny to sing to you. China's in the house. Good to see you. Bridget's here. How you doing? And China is wishing happy birthday and all of the things to Gail. Hello. I hate it when I get mid-sentence and I forget what I'm talking about. Does anybody else do that? It is, according to my computer, 48 degrees. Much better than 8 below. I'll take it. I wish it was a little bit warmer, but you know what? It's going to be 119 in a couple of months, and I'm going to be wishing it was a little bit cooler. So I'll just take what I can get. And Bridget is wishing Gail happy birthday. Cammy says he's got an FO. He finished the shawl. Okay, so you're going to post a picture for Friday, correct? So what's your next whip? What are you going to start working on now? And Cammy, I bet there's a YouTube tutorial on your yarn Swift that will help you navigate it and get the kinks out of it. And everybody's speaking. Bridget says, I do that all the time. Short-term memory loss stinks. Girl, say it again. I it's hard. It is hard. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Where was I going with that? Mouth is open, nothing's coming out. It's bad. Nancy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What are you working today? And you are so welcome, Gail. Girl, 69 is a blessing. It really is. It is a blessing. And Kathleen is here. It's 39 degrees. Ooh, girl. I'm crocheting on my burgundy blanket of boxes with Mary Maxima acrylic yarn, and I have water in my cup. There you go. I have hot tea in my cup. I've got the Stay Well tea. I think I have Stay Well and ginger. I've got lemon ginger and Stay Well. And of course, a Halls, because I have to go pick up Shorty, so I got to get built up before I deal with her and her bugs. Thank you, Cammie. Isela's here. So good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup and what are you working on today? Gail is finishing up a blanket for her son. Gail, what pattern and what color? Bonnie, hello. How are you? What's in your cup and what is on your hook? And China is telling Kathleen that she is from the box, but she lives in Pennsylvania. Okay, small world. Bonnie has a blanket on her hook and a Diet Coke in her cup. Bonnie, I don't remember what. Oh, wait a minute. I saw your whip. It's coming up. I was like, I don't remember what you're doing. Yes, I do. Hola, Marisa, ¿cómo está? What's in your cup and what's on your hook? Yeah, Jen, I have to go pick up Shorty today. And I had to leave early Monday because her mother wasn't home. Poor little Shorty was abandoned. And I am so, and thank you all for scooting me out of here so I could go pick her up. Hi, Tank. Because her music teacher allowed her to bring a cello home. So she had her backpack, a cello, and her violin. She couldn't make it. She almost fell off the school bus. So I am glad I was there to load her and all of her paraphernalia in the car. And then when we got over here to my house, we had to practice, where to put the cello and what to do with it so that she could carry everything. Because it's just a little bit shorter than she is because she's so little. I'm like, girlfriend. Marissa lives in eastern Pennsylvania. Okay, China. What part of Pennsylvania are you in, China? East, west, north, south? Kate, hello, hello. You're lurking, waiting for the traveling doctor. Girl, blessings. We will take the blessings where we can get them. I am so happy you don't have the big C. And Tang says, test poncho on my hookup, coffee and water. Okay. Oh, test poncho on my hook, cup, coffee, and water. Isella says, I waited 2 hours for the doctor. BP was high. He said, BP is high. I said, I'm mad about the wait. He said, I'm raising your BP. Yeah, they don't understand that. Remember what I said when I went in for my knee and they said, your pressure is high? I said, that's because I'm in pain. My pressure goes up when I'm in pain. I shouldn't have to tell them that. And a 2 hour wait is a little excessive. It really is. Bonnie is watching with one eye. General Hospital is really good today. It's my jam. I stopped watching soaps when they went to an hour. I couldn't do it. I had little kids. And then I just lost track. Gail says army green and beige on my hook in blanket yarn. Big stitches, tin hook, and hot tea in my cup. Ooh, he's up in your blood pressure meds. Oh, Isella. Ooh. Maritza is crocheting her first shawl. How do you like it? Whose pattern are you using and what kind of yarn? Nancy says, I've got 4 blankets started. Nothing fancy. I'm not that talented. Girl, stop that. We all have to start somewhere. And we are all our own worst critics. A waffle, a Tunisian knit, an interlock, and Bod's quick and simple stitch. Waffle is not plain. Tunisian knit is not plain. Interlock is definitely not plain. And I haven't seen Bod's quick and simple. So you didn't pick any beginner patterns. So you're doing good. You really are. Dory! She's got coffee and bunnies. Hello, hello. So good to see you. How are you feeling? Isella says, I don't love him, my new doc. Girl. I have alarms set on my phone when I have to go to the doctors because it's like, do I really have to go up there and be bothered with you all? I don't want to go. Cammie is in the southern part of Cammie. We know where you are. We're asking about Pennsylvania. You are not in Pennsylvania. Jennifer is stuffing her face with bratwurst, chunky chips, and spaghetti hoops. Spaghetti hoops, is that like our canned spaghettios? Or is spaghetti hoops something different for you? I love bratwurst. I love the spicy brats. Chandra, hello, hello. How are you feeling, sweetheart? I hope you're getting better. And what's in your cup? And are you able to have anything on your hook? Do you feel up to it? Kim G, thank you for coming by. How you doing? And same question, what's in your cup? What's on your hook? Bridget says, I'm about to cast on a knit shawl with my hand spun. Cold brew coffee for me always. If it's below 70 degrees, I have to have hot coffee. I only do cold brew in the summer. Cami says, I tend to get a tad bit nasty and nippy when I'm in pain. My parents always know when I'm in pain because I'm nippy and a tad bit nasty. Yeah. Bonnie says, I would have been done with this blanket, but I stopped to make bunnies. Tank says, I'm upset because I sent a little birthday gift and it's delayed for the second day. Don't you love our postal service? And they're raising the rates. I mean, if they're going to raise the rates, they should, I don't know, give better service. Why are we not getting what we're paying for? Nancy says, I love the waffle stitch. It's fun. My first Tunisian knit. I like it, but it's slow going. It is, but it's pretty when you get through. It's pretty when you get through. Right, Bonnie? I raise... Oh, Cammy, you got to be nice to the doctor. I guess they're like your O's. They are made by Heinz. Yep. They're like our SpaghettiOs then. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I always have to double check if you have what we have or if it's something different. Can't see anything but chat buffering. Seriously? Is anybody else buffering? Hold on, let me plug in. I forgot to plug in. See if that helps. I forgot. StreamYard doesn't really always care for Wi-Fi. Let me know if that is better. If not, Kim, you may have to go out and come back in. Pam, hello. I'm having a good day. Thank you. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Bridget says, everything is good on my end. That is awesome. And Tank says, it's not me. Well, girl, thank you. Because I was like, you know, 8 times out of 10, it's me. So I have to double check because we know my internet is just. Okay, Jen says, no buffering here since I changed browsers a few days ago. What did you change to, Jen? Nancy says, I have bread in the bread machine and it's starting to make me hungry. I love hot bread with butter and a cup of hot tea. Oh, Cami says, I love my doctor. Okay, Cami. Pam has coffee in her cup and blankets on the hook. And you're good on my end as well. Thank you, Pam. Pam, what pattern are you using for your blanket and what kind of yarn? China is trying to finish the diamond painting of her mother-in-law for my hubby. It's been 2 years since she passed. It's 40 by 20. Good Lord, China. It's, girl, that's China, how long have you been working on that? That is rather low. That's rather large for diamond painting. There's our Candice Literary. If you do not have her, please grab her up. There's Keri the Yarny Elephant. If you don't know Keri, she does beautiful work. She really does. So let's see what we have going on here today because you all have sent in some beautiful works. I tell you, You all are so talented. Noelle sent the back of her hexie cardigan. She's working on making it longer. Now we know Noelle loves her granny squares, but she is taking this hexie cardi to a whole nother level. That is pretty. Wow. Noelle, I know you're at work, but go on with your bad self. Wow. And there is our whole shebang member, Darcia. Please go over and send her some love. China says she's been working on that diamond painting for 2 months. Woo! When is your husband's birthday, China? How much more time do you have to finish it? He's going to love it. Jen says, I used to use Chrome for YouTube, but every day I've gotten the circle of doom. I have AVG as my security system, and they have their own browser, and YouTube is so much quicker. I do get a few ads, though. Really? I didn't know AVG had their own. There's a lot of things I don't know about the security world. I have Norton. And there's Margie. Margie needs 400 and some odd more hours to get her 4,000 watch hours. Pam says, I have a C2C on one hook with Joanne's Big Twist, gray ombre. On the other hook, I have a ripple blanket with Hershner's Celebrate Sparkle color called Sweetheart. Ooh, now see, Pam, when I do things like that, and I pick them up, I end up doing the wrong stitches on the wrong blanket. Then I have to frog. There's our whole shebang, Miss Michelle Jenkins. Go over and say hi to Michelle. She's really fun. Yeah, I like ripple blankets too. Yes. Thanks for reminding me, Tank. Yes, please keep Nisi in prayer. She's driving to her husband's driving from Montana to Texas for her father's funeral. He did lose his battle, and she's about 8 hours out. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm so sorry they have to drive. She just went home. That was quick. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Yes, please keep our free handly made AU in prayer and traveling mercies. I had my face right up in the steam of the hot water, and it made a difference with my nose. Okay. Yeah, we used to have hot vaporizers back in the day. His birthday is May the 22nd. Oh, good, China. You have time. You don't have to rush. That's good. You can take your time and do a good job. He's going to love it. He really is. Whoop. Uh, Tank and Chandra saying hi to each other. Pam says, Nancy, want to know a secret? I have been crocheting 35 plus years, and this is the first time I have ever done a ripple blanket, but I am loving it. Pam, you've never done a ripple blanket? Wow. What have you done instead? You just skipped the whole thing? You took a break? How did that happen? My middle name is Question, so I'm going to ask because that's one of the first things I learned how to do. Ripple blankets and granny squares. Those were my go-to. Suze, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? I know, Tank. I saw the picture she posted of the fog. I couldn't believe it. Jen is saying hello to everyone she missed. She so enjoyed her meal. Now back to the dog coat. Cami says, Pam, you are way too young to have been crocheting 35 plus years. Cami, she started crocheting when she was 5. And we have quite a few family members who are crocheting at 5 and 7. That's not my testimony. I was going into high school. Dear Bonnie is sorry, y'all. I heard a car door slam, and it's like, okay, who is that? Bonnie is making another blanket for her daughter. Bonnie, that's a cute stitch. What is that stitch? That is cute, Bonnie. That is really cute. Okay. Pam says, just never had an urge to do one until I got this yarn from Hirschner's, but I will do many more. I understand. Kathleen says, Miss VJ, I thank you so much. Ever since I joined the whole shebang and you have been encouraging people to join my page, I have been getting new subscribers. There you go, Kathleen. You are so very welcome. Well, thank you so much for joining my membership. I appreciate it. And that was, part of the membership. That and the emojis. Pam is 51. Go ahead with your bad self, girlfriend. That's okay, Tank. Tank is busy doing stuff. Kathleen, I am happy for you. Tank says, I started at 6. I'll be 62 in March. See? Wow. So you've been crocheting 52 years? Okay, Tank. Suze has water in her cup and a knitted dishcloth on her needles. Ooh. Dory says, me too. Crochet squares, then ripples back in my day. Yeah. Those were the first two things I did for whatever reason. Nancy, aren't those pretty? That black and pink together. Double crochet a row of black and a row of pink. Okay. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. I knew you meant row, Bonnie. You're not using Siri anymore. Tell him you're divorcing him. Dory did a blanket with squares and ripple, ugly gold and green and orange. You did squares and ripples in the same blanket, Dory? 56 years. I was close. I needed a pencil and a piece of paper. It's Wednesday. Sis Andrea, hello, my dear. How are you? Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Bonnie learned to crochet at 7. Oh, she's 59, but I'm almost 60, so 53 years. Okay. And Dawn is saying hello to everyone. Sue says, VJ, I purchased Alexa and hope I can set it to read my Libby. I'm so excited. Yay! Girl. I love me some Alexa. You hear me? If you have any troubles, just let me know and I'll see if I can help you with it, because that was the best thing I ever found out, was that Alexa could read my books. Oh, when you get your Libby books, make sure when you open the book, you open it in the Alexa app. I mean the Kindle. You have to open it in the Kindle app. Don't open it in the Libby app because she can't read that. Open it in the Kindle app. Pam says, thanks to this awesome community, I'm at 210 subbies and been doing this just over 7 weeks. What? 7 weeks and you got 210? Pam, stand up and take a bow. That is awesome. Dory says, turn them like diamonds, then ripple down. Really? That's an interesting concept. I never would have thought of doing that. And that would save my whole dread at having to sew the squares together. I know you hated that the color of the yarn, but did you like the blanket? Did it come out the way you the way you envisioned it? That sounds interesting. Do you have a picture of it? Nancy says, I've never made granny squares or C to C. I haven't done C to C yet. Tried both 100 years ago, didn't like it, couldn't figure it out on my own, and never tried again before YouTube was as big as it is now. Right? I just discovered this Yarny community on YouTube during lockdown. I had no idea it was a thing. Sis Andrea saying hi to everybody. Bonnie saying hi to Sis Andrea. And let's see what else we're working on over here today, because you all are doing beautiful things. I'm telling you, I love this. I love Wednesdays and Fridays because you all are just, here is the waffle stitch blanket, and it is going to be donated. Ooh. That's pretty. I like that color. Let's see. I have to go back to Sis Andrea because I need to take this off so that we can get the full effect here. That is pretty. I like that colorway. What yarn is that? That is pretty. Oh my. I like that. Let's see, where'd my sis go? Okay. Everybody is speaking. Cami says, I started at either 25, I think. So I have been crocheting almost 9 years. April will be 9 years. I don't remember what age I was, but I know I started crocheting April the 15th, either 25 or 26. Well, that's a lot to remember, Cami. Bonnie says, okay, you have my undivided attention. I got to work tomorrow. I got to wait until 7 o'clock tomorrow night to watch this again. Okay. And Ola Joe subscribed to Pam. Thank you, sis. Nancy says, I never really paid much attention to YouTube until maybe the past 6 months and never knew there were so many crafty people. I know. And since I've started watching the crafting shorts on Facebook, now I'm getting more crafting shorts, and I'm really enjoying that because I'm like, where did you people come from and how come I didn't know about you? And a lot of them are on TikTok, but see, I can't go down that TikTok rabbit hole. I will get absolutely nothing done. And I had to just put the phone down this morning because it's like, you've been on Facebook too long. You have things you need to do. The waffle is Burnett. Oh, it is? That's pretty. That is pretty. Sis Andrea saying hi to everybody. Cynthia, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? And there's my cup member, dear, our little blue Sanita. If you do not have Sanita, please go over and visit her. She is a very talented, sweet, kind hearted individual, and she needs watch hours. So please show her some love and watch her videos. Beautiful, loved it, not the color. Don't have it. I lost it in the divorce. He took custody of your blanket. Now that's just wrong. But it was beautiful. Oh, see, I'm not starting anything until I finish what I'm doing. But that would be, yeah, that sounds interesting. And there is my dear Tanky Poo, who was my first member. Thank you, Tank. Please go show her some love. She's a good person. She really is. And she does some pretty work. Oh, girl. Yeah. That's why I have to set a time limit of how long I'm going to stay online, or I'd be online all day and my house is already a shambles. I would never get anything cleaned. Uh, okay, Cammy. This is going to bother Cammy. And our cup member, Chris Kaleidoscope. Please go and show her some love. And there is Crystal. Hey, I've been here since the beginning, but couldn't type. Hi, all. That happens to me all the time. I can't type on the phone, so if I'm running around with the phone, I have to make sure to get a keyboard before everybody signs off so I can say, I've been here, I've got a keyboard now. And as he says, Dory, did you wrap him in the blanket? Mm-hmm. So he looked like a rug. Mm-hmm. Wrap it around his head. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. We have kids and it just got left behind. Blankets were my thing. Made ton. Oh, you made tons of blankets? Okay. You were in my pocket walking around with me. Thank you. BJ, how is your weather? It's been beautiful here for 3 days only in Branson, Missouri. Can you go through all 4 seasons in a week? Girl, I can go through all 4 seasons in a day. It gets crazy. But for 3 days, we almost could not wear a coat. It's 51 degrees, but I still need a coat. And it's sunny. The sun is coming through, and it's like, and Cammy was hooked on crochet the first time he did it. Yes, girl, we've all been in workplaces, but you know what? I'm happy we have found each other. I'm happy I found this community because I really enjoy I can't make all of the things. I really appreciate you all sharing with me, and I get to see the yarns and the stitches, and I never would have thought of putting granny squares and the chevron together in a blanket. And here comes Dory talking about, oh, I did that years ago. I'm blown away. This is first time Tunisia knit stitch donation blanket. Are you donating all of your blankets? This is pretty. I like this color. Girl, you're coming up with some beautiful yarn. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That I love that portion in the middle with the teal, aquamarine, and the cream. That's cute. I like that. That's pretty. That is pretty. I'm in Michigan. We use an umbrella, snow shovel, rake mud, and turn on the air conditioning in a single afternoon. I'm in Missouri. You can have the AC on in the morning and the heat on at night. It's crazy. Hi, Jason. Welcome in. Good to see you today. Yes, I am early. I have to go pick up Shorty on Wednesdays. You are still making window catchers from Fond du Lac, Michigan. Ooh. Ooh. Well, welcome in, Jason. Jason, what's in your cup? What are you drinking? Yes, Dory, I love this community. Oh, Pam, that is so sweet of you. Thank you for sharing the love. I have no use for them. The knit stitch is an ice yarn. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Yes, it is. Nancy, ain't that the truth? Michigan weather needs to get their life together fast. Miguel, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you feeling? Yes, as Tank says, how are you? Sending love, hugs, and prayers. Dory says, I'll make it so you can do it with me. Okay, Dory. Shorty is my granddaughter. And she's here with me on Wednesday afternoons because her mother has to go into the office on Wednesday. Other than that, she works from home. So I have to have my lives early on Wednesday instead of my regular 3 o'clock because I have to leave here at 3 o'clock to go pick her up. And I had to leave early on Monday because her mother had a meeting and didn't get home early enough to meet her. And so I had to go get her, which was lucky because for those who weren't here when I said it earlier, her band instructor sent her home with a cello and her violin, and she had her backpack, and she couldn't make it. She almost fell off the bus. Oh, you're drinking cold coffee, Maxwell House, and helps knock out the migraine headache in an hour because of the caffeine. You are so very welcome. I drink Maxwell House in the morning. Cammy wants to know what his weather is like. Sonia, welcome in. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? And for Westland, it is 39 degrees. Wind is out of the southwest at 11 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 81%. And Tanky is in Greenville. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 42 degrees. The wind is out of the west at 2 miles per hour, and the humidity is 63%. That you've got better weather. You do. Bless her heart, sweet Shorty, with all the instruments. Yes, Sis Andrea. She got from the bus to the sidewalk and she had to set everything down. And I'm like, I called her. I said, just stay there. And I drove the car up to her and we put everything in the car. And then when we got home, we had to practice how she was going to be able to carry everything. Oh, it was a mess. Poor baby. Hi, Granny. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? You know, Miguel, we expect you to be weak after what you've been through. We're just so happy to have you here with us and at home. And Nancy is asking Granny D how her leg is. Sonja says, I am okay. I have a gnome block on my hook and 7-Up to drink. Oh, you're doing gnomes and blocks? Really? Oh, oh. It's 70 in Canyon County, California. I am so jealous. I am so jealous. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. My chat just jumped. Hold on. Okay. Weather in Hull is 49 degrees. The wind is 13 miles per hour and the humidity is 84%. Yes, please don't overdo it. Would you please tell him yeah, please, please, please. Pam, you need an exclamation point before the weather, please. It's exclamation mark, weather, and then your zip code. Yes, Granny, thank you. Jason says, God bless you, Granny D. Are you going to be live today? Granny Michelle wants to know from Kansas. We didn't see you yesterday. The weather is in Wisconsin is 42 degrees. Jason, Granny D goes live at 5 Eastern on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday and Sunday. She goes live 5 days a week. And then she's up on various panels during the week. Granny's all over the place. Weather for Branson, conditions are sunny with a temp of 58. The wind is from the southwest at 1 mile per hour, and the current humidity is 36%. Oh, that sounds nice. Nice, nice, nice. Miguel says, a couple from church came by yesterday with a big container of homemade caldo de pollo chicken soup with carrots, cabbage, potatoes, celery, and zucchini in it. Sounds good. Almost there, Pam. There is no space between the exclamation mark and weather. Laura, welcome in. Wonder Twin number 1 is here. How are you? What's in your cup? And what are you working on today? Granny is doing better. There's Mona. Welcome in. Good to see you. Same questions. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? I have things doing things over here. Okay, Nancy's weather in the other St. Louis. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is from the southwest at 13 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 79%. Okay, Chandra. No, there's no space between the exclamation mark and weather, please. Okay, Pam, now you got it. Okay. Weather for Kennewick. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 40 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is from the northwest at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 99%. Your temperatures are very similar to everybody else, but you have more humidity. Granny says it's in the low 50s here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Granny D is always busy. She is. Weather for Macon. Sunny with the temperature of 59. Ooh, that sounds good. Winds from the northwest is 6 miles per hour, and the humidity is 39%. Chandra, you've got the best weather so far, except for the 70 degrees in California. Hi, Sugar Wooga. Dory, that pink blanket, I need to see the ruffle. Do you now? We talked about ruffles, Dory. Help. The ruffle is sparkle yarn. Let me see if I can get the ruffle in the picture. Which is the best way to show it to you? It's I can send you the link for the instructions. I got it off Crafty. This is 2 skeins of yarn. It's like 6 ounces of yarn in just the ruffle. Yeah, it's a yarn eater. Tammy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Tammy wants to know what her weather is in Brunswick. It's 36 degrees. The wind is from the west at 8 miles per hour, and the humidity is 86%. Mona has weather for spring. I need weather for spring. It's 74 degrees. The wind is from the east southeast at 4 miles per hour, and the humidity is 32%. Mona, where is spring? Is that Georgia? No, that's Texas. And she says a blanket hello to everyone. You're welcome, Granny. You are welcome. That's one of the few things I remember. Okay, everybody speak. Thank you, Dory. Thank you. Bonnie saying hi to whoever she missed. Dory wants her weather in Norfolk. It is 45 degrees. The wind is from the north at 15 miles per hour. Oh, you're a little windy there. And the current humidity is 81%. And there's our whole shebang member, Miss Kathleen, coming through again. And Granny wants to know about Faith. She is double checking herself because she told us what her weather was like. It's 50 degrees. Wind is from the north at 7 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 57%. And our dear Yarny Elephant is a whole shebang member. Yeah, Mona's weather is fine. I would like, and I could do that for the whole spring. Weather for spring, I could do it for the whole spring. There's our Darcia. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you so much. There's Margie. Margie needs watch hours. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. And there's our Michelle. Bonnie says, yeah, that is beautiful. Wow, love it. I need that in my life. Yes, please. Okay, Dory, I'll send you the link when I get home from Granny D's. And if because when I got it, it was a free link. If not, I'll send you something. If it's not free. Yes, about to go outside for a little while. Girl. Okay. 75. The wind is out of the east southeast at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 33%. Isella is back, had to duck out for a few. That's okay. Spring is in Texas. Spring is Texas. I had to think about it for a minute. I was like, yeah, she's over there. Okay, Granny. You're brewing your coffee now? Okay. Dory is thawing about a ton of blankets. Probably half of them had a ruffle. Love ruffles. Yes, we need sun. We need some vitamin D in our lives. Isela is in El Paso, mostly cloudy with temperature of 68 Fahrenheit. Wind is out of the south at 9 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 28%. Now, notice some have wind coming from the east, southeast, and some have it coming from the north, some have it coming from the south. The wind is just all over the place. That's, hmm. I thought Nightbot would say there was no weather you live in. Don't get Nightbot started because he was ugly last night on Kelly's Crochet Adventures. He was doing all kinds of stuff. Cynthia King is working on her sunbunny. Oh, look, let's see. Go back to Sella. Look there. She's got some legs, some arms, and she's working on the body. I think that's the body. And then the head is last. Go ahead, Miss Cynthia. That's a pretty color too. That's a pretty color. Good job, Cynthia. Do you like your sun bunny so far? Whew, that was too many S's. And then you get the lovely, lovely job of sewing them together. Right? That's a process. Okay, then we have Suze is knitting a dishcloth. Oh, with her circular needles. Dory says you have been caught up in the chat. What? I know. I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to say something. It's like, what happened? Is it not moving? Am I frozen? What's going on here? I know it's scary. I had to see what was happening here. It was scary. Oh, Suze, that's cute. You're doing a knitted C to C. Stop it. Go ahead with your bad self. Wow. Nancy said, is anyone here working on Impkins? I keep seeing the book and am half tempted to get it. Okay, does anybody know anything about an Impkin? My name is VJ. I do not do amigurumi. I'm just saying. I'll leave that for those who love them. Nancy said, I had to walk away for a minute, take my bread out, and get a bottle of water. Did you slice the bread? I know it's still warm, but you've been smelling it and you've been wanting it. Did you get a little taste? Pam says, I want to do some Impkins. Nancy thinking about getting the book. Uh-huh. They are so cute. Are they now? Jen has the book. It's a great book. Oh? Sam at Mantha Makes is making Impkins, says Dory. I'm only doing these two bunnies, no more of this kind of thing. I can't say that I'm blaming you. I saw Dawn Yarn Doll was giving away a book on her live. Was she? Okay. And Nancy is asking Jen if it's hard to follow. And Jen wanted from Froggy Jen. Oh, well, now DYD is giving one away. It's probably already been given away, but You can check out her channel, our dear Dawn Yarn Doll. I have to slow down when I say that because that would just come out. Oh my. Sometimes I have slurred speech, but it's just a thing. Okay, Kathleen is working on her baby blanket. This is my with my crocheted burgundy blanket of boxes with Mary Maxim acrylic yarn. And she has a Pepsi in her cup. Kathleen, are you still congested or are you feeling better? Come to think of it. Because we've all been a little congested. Suzanne, yes, she did give one. Jerry gave the books. Okay. Well, two, I'm up to three, maybe four bunnies. Jennifer says, let me get it. Dory says, they just multiply. Yeah, 1 + 1 = 11, right? Crochet Impkins, over 1 million possible combinations. Yes, really. Okay. Thank you, Tank. Tank dropped the link. I only have 2 girls, Dory, so only making 2. They they are getting a blanket and a bunny. Wow. Kathleen says, I'm not coughing as much. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. You are so very welcome, Kathleen. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Dory says, I was feeling good till VJ said sewing them together, but I don't mind. Girl, see, yeah, we make things that have minimal stitchery involved. I'm a minimalist when it comes to stitching. And it's not that I can't, it's just that I don't want to. I just don't have the desire to do that. Right now, I'm in the crochet mode, and I will probably get in the embroidery mode in the summer when it gets hot, and then I'll be doing that type of stitching. But I just, at the moment, have no desire to sew things together. Dinky Jen has the dog coat for charity, one leg to go and ends to sew in. And she is knitting this sapsucker. Go ahead, Dinky Jen. This is too cute. This is too cute. Bonnie says she doesn't mind sewing. I don't mind sewing when I'm in the mood. I just haven't been in the mood in a long time. Pam says, thank you. Thank you, Tank, for the link. And yes, the crud is going around. I was so stuffed up, my eyes watered for 2 days. It was miserable. Glad it's going away now. I know you are. I know you are. Bonnie says, I like sewing better when it's on the machine, but what you gonna do? Right, right. Crystal says, I mind sewing. Dory says, I so love you. See you after Granny D's today. Okay, Dory. Love you too, baby girl. And there is our Sanita's rolling around again. Shay, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What is in your cup and what are you working on today? Tank says, okay, listening, but going to start dinner. Bacon, toast, and eggs. Probably omelets. Okay. I know. Autocorrect is not always our friend. Oh, that's okay, Cynthia. I love breakfast for dinner. I love breakfast for any time of the day. And there's our dear Tank. Dory says, beautiful colors. I would wear that sweater. I know. I know. And there's our Chris K. Mona saying hi to Shay. There's our Jessica SMC, who's not too far from me here in St. Louis. And we are going to have the meetup in April. I got to keep up with it. Dinky Jen, this week's Bod Beret hat. I hate puff stitches. I don't know which I hate worse, puff stitches or bobbles. Because neither one of them are any fun for me. They really are. Okay, Jen found the book. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty, but yeah, puff stitches and bobbles are not my thing. Dreamy, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Dory says, put you on the TV. I will be watching you. Girl, if anything happens to your TV, do not blame me because I didn't tell you to put me up there. Crystal says, that's cool. I have to see the bod hat. Jen, which pattern is that? Stalker. It is easy to read through. Not made an Impkin yet, but there are so many inside. Okay, there you go. She says it's easy to read through. I don't mind the front post, but I absolutely will not do the back post stitches. Don't like them. I don't mind the front post, back post. I like it, but okay. Front post, back post are not as objectionable to me as bobbles and puffs. But that crab stitch, my brain won't do it. I can't crochet backwards. I have been watching a tutorial by OVW, and so far hers is the easiest for me to understand, but I haven't tackled it yet. Dinky says, if you buy the book, it's A4 size and heavy. That sounds like that Sophie's Universe book. Dreeny says, I have a sore back and not working on anything right now, and she has water. Sandrine, I am so sorry, honey, and you just celebrated your birthday. Uh-oh, you celebrated your birthday. You did too much, didn't you? You forgot you were not 39 anymore. I see what happened. Oh, but you had fun, didn't you? You partied like a rock star. Okay, let me see. Did I miss anybody? I just refreshed. I'm going to open up again. Make sure I got everybody that's in the post. And then, nope, here we go. We got more people. Crystal is doing repeat craft to me, gnome blanket, crochet along. Progress made with wait a minute, hold on. Crochet along progress. Made with Ivy B Creates and Jen Reeve. Okay. Because you all are doing it by graft. Good Lord. I remember hearing about this and I looked at it and I slunk away to the, yeah, because I was like, I cannot. Okay, I have to go back up to Nancy because I need a small comment for this. Yeeshosh. Look at you. Oh, Crystal, that's impressive. Wow. Wow. Girlfriend. Go ahead with your bad self. You're bad. You are bad. Okay, let's see. Nancy says, I did one of Bob's cable blankets. I was scared, but it wasn't bad. That had back post, if I remember right. Oh, that had back post, if I remember right. I'm self-diagnosed with CRS. You and me both. You and me both. And mine's been proven. You're just a go forward kind of girl. Suze, it's 40 some odd years of crocheting from right to left. My brain left to right. I look at the tutorials, I try to follow the people, and it's like my hand won't do it. That's like the pencil grip. My hand won't do it. Well, I take that back. My hand will hold the pencil, but that's all I can do is hold it. I can't work with it. It's a disconnect in the brain. Look, I got you. I got you. I got you. You did do too much. See, I knew you did. I knew you did. You have a problem. Uh-oh. What's your problem? Because that looks good. You start too many things. You trying to rival Granny for Mount Whitmore? Is that what you're getting ready to tell me? Oh, here we go. And then she's got the stitching together with friends, Burnett Cowell, and it's nearly finished. I saw you on panel with Sanita doing this, and I was like, yeah, nope, not gonna do that one either. Because I had the other blanket in my lap. It's like, nah, I can't take that one on. But I did do the beret, that track stitch beret, and I may do it again. That cowl, and I was like, yeah, maybe, but not right now. Dinky Jen says, here is the pattern. Okay, there's the pattern for the hat. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I know. I'm excited. Hello. You love the crochet chat. Nifty, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I really do. Do you do any crafts? Because we knit, crochet, sew, diamond paint, loom, weave, spin, dye yarn, and you name it. Somebody in here does it. There are a group of talented people in this community. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming by. I know. My first C2C, I'm not sure about all the sewing later. I hear you. I hear you. You're so welcome. Bonnie, I know. Yeah. It's not my jam. I have missed you all. Love all these. Shay, we've missed you too. Have you been okay? Has everything been going all right for you? I can't do the pencil grip either. I think it looks so elegant. It does, but my hand just sits there and holds it. And I've tried, I've watched tutorials on it because they say you crochet faster if you do that. But I've tried, some people slide it in and out. I can't slide it. My fingers won't. This doesn't, no. And then Mikey twirls his, and the twirling doesn't happen either. I can crochet. Me and the pencil, because I write like this, but I can't. My wrist, this yeah, it doesn't work. My brain won't do that. The cowl was a quick one. The sweater scarf is going to be rough, I think. Oh, Sonia, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Oh, wait, go ahead, tell me that, because it's like, wait, hold on. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons because I got confused. It goes along with the CRS, right, Nancy? Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. What? Oh. Sonia, which sweater? And then Crystal's also working on a tube sock. She's a slow knitter. Girl, look. Don't say anything about being a slow knitter. You know I'm part of the slow crow, slow knit, slow everything crew. Reload again, please. Okay. Look at all the bobbins she's got in the background. Go ahead, girlfriend. You got all kinds of stuff working on here. You also do origami. Oh, I love origami. Oh, yes, I love that. I was teaching my granddaughter that. She doesn't stick with anything. Yes, I've been traveling for work and just got a promotion, so work has been crazy. Congratulations on the promotions. That's awesome. And I'm sorry work's been kind of crazy, but congratulations. So I'm just saying to Crystal, I am working on the gnome too. I don't like that many color changes. I hear you. Granny says, hey, as long as you can crochet, doesn't matter the hole. Thank you, Granny. That's what I determined, because my grandmother was like, but see, I was trying to do the pencil grip so I could crochet faster. I just gave up on crocheting faster because I enjoy crocheting and I wasn't going to stress out over it. Crochet is my therapy. If you stress over your therapy, then what do you have? You got nothing. I'm not going to stress over it. Chris, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? What you doing? The sweater scarf is the next crochet along. Ooh, I'll have to look at that one. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks, Sonia. Yeah, as long as you feel comfortable as you crochet. Yep. Yep. So it's like slow and steady. Enjoy the process, because it's my relax, it's my therapy, it's my Zoila. Hello. And please double check the thumbs up, everybody. I'd appreciate it. I really would. Thank you, Zoila, for reminding everybody. Please drive safely. And when you get to your destination, hug your mother and Esteban for me, please. Okay. And then we have, okay, Crystal, I refreshed again. I think I got it all. Girl, that no. Nope. Here we go, Chris K. Favorite stitch marker I've ever made, and the cowl from the Stitching Together with Friends. Oh, now I see the stitch marker. The stitch marker is in the upper right, and I need a smaller comment. There she is. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, Chris, that's a spider. That's the favorite stitch marker you've ever made is a spider? Good Lord, girl. We're going to have to talk. We're going to have to talk if that's your favorite. You like spiders? Hi, Darcia, baby. That's okay. There is always the replay. You do what you need to do. Life happens, but it's so good to have you here, Darcia. Catch your breath. Crystal says, yeah, it's a lot of color changes and bobbins and cutting, but it was nice doing something new. Girl, and you did a great job. Thank you, Pam. Shay says, thank you. I've been missing out, though. You know what? There are replays. The pictures are in the group. And you know what? We're happy to have you whenever you can make it. Zoila Nancy asked if you would stop at the bank for her while you're out. Everybody's speaking. Crystal says the sweater scarf is beautiful. What? Oh, because I wasn't on bingo last night. I was over at Kelly's, so I didn't see it. Okay. I usually have two tabs open, and since I wasn't playing bingo, I didn't. Jennifer has another job starting soon. I'm going to be a midday supervisor at a primary school. Ooh, Jennifer, that is awesome. There's our Candice. Lauren, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you feeling? What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Stitching together with friends, Suze. That's Butterfly Dreams, Jeannie and Sanita. Um, Good Lord. Sanita makes crochet items. She was Sanita makes blue hats for so long. I just had a brain fart on her name. Right, darling. No, we don't want you to do the phone while you're driving. You just go right ahead and be safe. There's Margie. Crystal, welcome in. Oh, Lord help. Kristen, hello. Welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Nancy says that stitch marker would continuously freak me out. Right? Margie, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What is in your cup? What is on your hook? There's our Michelle. Crystal says that's pretty. Is it Lion Brand Comfy Cotton Blends? Chris, what yarn is that? Lauren says, same issue here, Zoila. I can never tag everyone. My generally hello is always for everyone, though, right? You can't do it on the phone. Pam threw yarn at Darcia. Spiders are cool. Everybody's speaking. Kate says, so pretty. Is that stitch marker a spider? Yes. My fan does not have good photo quality. My phone does not have good photo quality. Sometimes you just have to play with them, Kate. You really do. Everybody's speaking. Or do you not have a camera you can use instead if you don't like your phone? Lauren says, I'm dosed on painkillers, so crocheting some slightly wonky hearts. Nothing in my cup, but got some water nearby. There you go. Try granny squares. They're easier when you're on painkillers. Sue says, oh, okay, thank you. Do you have to purchase the pattern if you know VJ? Sue's which pattern? For what, sweetheart? I'm sorry. I'm lost. All of Bod's patterns are free. Which pattern are you referring to? Okay, Chris says pound comfy Lion Brand comfy cotton blend. Look at you. You do know. I mean, Crystal does know because that's what she asked. What it? Oh Lord. I give up. Speech is not happening today. I know, Pam. Spiders are not my jam. My daughter would be, my blanket would be covered in bug spray because my daughter would use a whole container of bug spray on it. She would. Granny says, Crystal, I was going to ask who's your dad. Crystal, who's your daddy? Margie has started another Tunisian shawl. So now I have 2 Tunisian projects going at the same time. Okay, go on with your bad self. The sweater scarf. No, the sweater scarf will be a free pattern. I believe all of the stitching together with friends patterns are free patterns. This is the answer to why I don't sell stitch markers. I can crochet granny squares in my sleep. Good idea. There you go, Lauren. Yeah, I know you can. You always crack me up over it, girl. I get lost. She would. She hates bugs. And yeah, she will use the whole container. You walk in the house and the house will smell like bug spray. And it's like, what happened? I saw a bug. How much bug spray did you use? There's a puddle here. It wouldn't die. It takes a minute for it to penetrate their shell so it will die. She said, but it kept moving. It had to die. I'm like, Lord help. Jeanette, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you? Are you still at work? Are you at home? What you got going on? And then Chris is also working on a moss stitch scarf. Chris, are these 2 scarves? Is the black one and the red one, or are you doing it black, red, and gray? Granny D, she's doing moss stitch. I'm just saying. You know, that's Granny's favorite stitch. Okay. Chris didn't. Chris says it's black, red, and gray. Okay. All right. Nancy says, I went to get in my car one day, looked down, and saw a dead tarantula. I think I must have stepped on it the night before and didn't realize it. Oops. Girlfriend. Ooh. You've got tarantulas up there? Right, Darcia? That is. It is pretty. It is. Did I miss anyone's WIP? This was the last one that was in the comments. Poor spider, Crystal. Woohoo for Moss Stitch, which looks especially fab with self-striping yarns. Really? I was just gifted some self-striping cotton mill ends, and I was wondering what to do with it. Huh. Moss Stitch. Granny? Oh my. I see. Yeah. Yeah. I would have had to go back in the house and change all my clothes. Not here. I lived in Arizona for 10 years. You went from Arizona to Michigan? That is such a shock to the system. Right. I know. I've held a female tarantula. Her fluffy legs was so smooth, and she walked across my palm like a lady. So gentle. Jen, I'm scared of you. Her fluffy legs were so smooth. Jennifer. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You're brave. You're brave. You are brave. Chris says today, the last day of Moss Stitch. February starts the Sedge Stitch. Be Creative Crafts. Oh, Lord help. That sounds like fun. I know, Darcia. I know. Be right back. Buck is bringing me my mail, so have to hobble to the door. How did I was no, last time I was over at Pam's, we were talking about the shed. I didn't realize she was doing a crochet along. I can't keep up. There are too many crafters doing too many things. There really are. But it's all good because you can pick what you want to do. The people who don't like gnomes can go over with someone else that's doing something that they do like. So there's always somebody on that's doing something that somebody feels comfortable with. And that's a beautiful thing because everybody's different. They tickle. If you say so, I believe you. I ain't gonna be the one to find out. Crystal says, yeah. I have the photos too. It was a once in a lifetime experience and not even at a zoo. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jennifer. I really am. She's doing a stitch a month. Okay. Okay. Mama J Way. Oh, that's right. I haven't been because she changed her days. I can't keep up when people change their days. But Mama J Way's been sick, so we haven't done that. Okay. We're supposed to be doing a knitted stitch a month or a week. I love how some self-striping yarn can make an argyle plaid fabric using the moss stitch with planned pooling. I can't do that planned pooling because if I have to change hooks and change stitches and all that, my brain just goes tilt. It's too much planning. I say stop. Tarantula hairs or itching powder. Ooh, girl. Ooh. Born and raised in Michigan, moved to Arizona, and a few years later, my mom moved there after her husband died. She started needing more help and she wanted to come back to Michigan a few years ago. Yeah, my brother's in laws retired to Texas, and after he passed away, after his father in law passed away, his mother in law moved back to Michigan. Ivy B Creates and Jen Reeves, Pam. It's Ivy and the letter B Creates. They're here on YouTube. There is Sanita that's doing the sweater thing that we were just talking about. That's Sanita's channel. So you can check her out and get the details. Right? You pull your hats all the time, girl. Yes. Ivy B Creates the live I saw you in last night, Pam. Yes. And there's Tank. Yes. I wish to thank everybody who has been here with me these last hour and 30 minutes. You could have spent them anywhere, but you chose to spend them with me. And I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate my members. I appreciate my mods that are dropping links. I appreciate each and every one of you who come by to visit. I appreciate Mishi with the blue and purple hearts. Love you, girlfriend. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate those who check in on me from work, from home, from play, from the car. You all are the best. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please socially distance. Thank you, Nifty. Please come again. Please socially distance. Crud is still going around. We've got members here in our YT family that have had the crud, just diagnosed with the crud, and we're getting too old for that. We need to be healthy. Mishi, honey, thank you. Oh, please pick up my new member, Mishi. She does some fantastic work. She really does. I will. Oh, and I think Mishi is number 11. So we get new emojis for the members to play with. And Mishi will go on the Nightbot wheel of member drops. Thank you so much. And I need to come up with a member video. Thank you so much. Zoella, honey, you're fine. Life happens and you got to take care of the family. It is all good. Yes, well, you've got an hour break. Go make dinner, put things in the crock pot. Darcia wants to dance. Darcia, you know what? I thought I was a member already, but I guess not. You know what? You weren't. Now she's got her emojis. But you know what? Here, let me do this. Because Darcia is right. We can do the dance one. I love that kitty cat. Thank you so much, Mishi. So I have me and Cam, I got work to do. Okay, I have ooh. Okay, girl, go on with your shot. All right, Mishi, thank you. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate it. Pam, you take care of home first. I just appreciate you being here. And please come back again. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly, truly do. Yes, you were, Tank. I appreciate it. I do. Dory, you sweetie pie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And I don't just say that. I truly, truly mean it because you all are the very, very best. You really are. And I'm just honored. I am truly honored. And my chat jumped. There we go. And get everybody in here because I love you all. You all are fantastic. You really are. I have to go pick up Shorty. I am going to end the live, but you can stay here and chat. I believe the chat window stays open. And you just sit here and chat and hang out, have a good time, and we will do a VJ raid over at Granny D. Thompson's. Take care now. Bye bye.